something really unfortunate got announced, which also pissed people off. And I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here, but this was something I think worth making its own video about, and I did. The Reznov challenge pack, folks, is no longer going to be carrying forward into BO7. It is now just a pre-order bonus that is locked behind BO6 and current Warzone. What are your thoughts on Reznov, a legacy Black Ops icon, by the way, that we had even in Blackout? What are your thoughts? They won't be able to play as him at all inside of BO7. I guess you could play as him in Blackout 2 because that'll be through Warzone. But how did you feel when you saw that news? They actually removed the info about the carry forward stuff from the FAQ.
It's not even that they removed it. They straight up said that, yeah, it will no longer be available due to a change in content approach, something like that. And I think that's just crazy. You know, with Reznov, a character that has been in even before, that has been in Call of Duty even before Black Ops was even a thing, because obviously he was in World at War as a pretty right. as a pretty big character there. You know, like talk about a character that is like in the DNA of Black Ops, like literally the catalyst of the entirety of the story, of the numbers, of, you know, of everything. To be kind of thrown away like that, I don't think that's a good decision at all. Over the fear, it's almost like over the fear of having another viral tweet being like, oh, this is Call of Duty. This is, you know, what is the Call of Duty has no theme anymore. The fear that Activision has for that has like now crossed the boundary to them almost being gaslit into like literally COD characters that are being removed now, that do fit. And obviously you could make arguments about being like, oh, the memory skin is probably the reason why it's, you know, it's glowing, it's blue. And yeah, I can see that. But at the same time, we saw it in the beta when an operator is actually loading, it has the same texture as the memory Reznov skin does. That's like I think in Cold War or in this game, it's I forget what it is in this game, but you know, before something loads in, you kind of see it flash for a second, and then your character loads in.
It's like a silhouette,
sort of.
It's like like the assets or the material kind of rendering in real time. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
In Black Ops 7, it is that blue texture from the Reznov skin. So I just think that's hilarious too. That's like, oh, it doesn't fit the game, but it's already in the game, sort of thing. But yeah, I was a lot of people I was sort of upset about this, and rightfully so. A lot of other people were very upset about it because, you know, it's just lost content. You know, you can't use Reznov in zombies, you can't use them in multiplayer. It's a very sad thing. It's a very sad thing. You almost really don't get anything for even pre-ordering the game anymore, except for the Guild Override camo.
I guess you can't even. You couldn't have even made an exception to say, hey, we'll just bring in the first two Reznov skins, but not the Memories one, because those are obviously grounded and realistic. I suppose they didn't want to make it that much more complicated to be like, yeah, you could bring in two of the three skins in the BO7, not all three. Fair enough. But like you were saying, I saw Hells put a funny comment in chat. He's like, the camo's next. I reached out for comment a few days ago to confirm. I'm like, hey, is the Guild Override camo still carrying forward? And they said yes. So because they said that, I doubt they're gonna drop that, because that is quite literally the only bonus you get right now for pre-ordering BO7. And this is not some message to be like, hey guys, don't pre-order Black Ops 7 because you get nothing. That's not what I'm trying to say. But my point is that if you missed the beta or you already played the beta, then the only pre-order bonus truly is that camo, which is still good. It's a good camo. I mean, it's gonna allow you to make your weapons look pretty before you get the mastery camos inside of the new COD. But they made an exception from the Woods pack that was in Modern Warfare 3, and that carried to a Black Ops game. There is no carry forward from MW to Black Ops, but that was an exception. But they couldn't do it from BO6 to 7, man. That is wild to me. I'm truly shocked about that. Like I said, if the Guild Override camo gets removed, then that would suck. That would suck, man. We will see
it's interesting. It's interesting to me how it's like the operator skins and blueprints as well have sort of gotten the front of this, you know, big content shift. But it seems like camos have remained untouched when it comes to being very out there, very bright, which is good. Because obviously, we've seen it with Battlefield 6. That was a big controversy where the mastery weapon kit, I believe it was. People are like, there's a camo on this. Like, this is, something you're grinding for. So obviously camos are a big part of a grind for people to show off, and maybe not even show off, but just having something cool to look at while you're playing the game on your gun is a big thing for a lot of camo grinders and a lot of people. But yeah, it's good that has remained untouched. So, but I put a tweet out this morning about the bacon camo, and people were saying like, oh, they said that they weren't going to do stuff like this, and they're lying already. And it's like, really, man? The bacon camo, that's the hill you're going to die on. Weaponized 115 is the hill you're going to die on. That they're going against their promise. When these camos were like the hottest shit ever back in 2012 and 2013 when they released, like everyone was running those camo packs. It was fine then, but now it's too childish. It's too bright. But anyway, that's a little contradiction I've seen.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's truly hilarious. It's actually remarkable to see like a lot of the goalposts that have moved, and I know for a fact when BO7's out, you're gonna see some wackier animated stuff. Maybe not as far as Beavis and Butthead or American Dad, but you're still going to see colorful things. Yes, you will see color. You will see bright lights. You will see tracers. You will see depth effects. You hope, yeah, right. Because I mean, if all that stuff's stale, then I mean, bundles are cooked then at that point. And I'm not saying, oh, bundles need to sell well. I'm just saying, from a cosmetic standpoint, like you want things to look good. You hope for free earnables and good unlocks. But I don't think they're going to be as reserved as maybe we're worried about right now. I think they'll just refrain from probably doing cell shaded cartoon stuff again. But definitely hyped to see the new bacon camo. Very, very.
It sizzles now.
Yeah, where did they say it sizzles? Did they say it during next and I missed that?
Yeah, it was during the next broadcast.
Okay.
I literally just went back and looked at this today just to make sure I wasn't going crazy and then tweet out something that was wrong. But I went back. It's when they're talking about progression, obviously, with Lawrence Benton and Matt Scrons was there. And I believe one of the announcers there, maybe Stephanie Snowden, she asked Matt Scrons, what's your favorite camo that's in the game? And he's like bacon camo, it's back, it's better than ever. And I think Lawrence Benton said like, oh, it sizzles now.
Okay. Okay.
And that was from the COD Next broadcast. Just that wasn't shown. It was just said in a passing sentence, and a lot of people haven't picked up on that. So I put a reminder tweet out for it. But
that's
they that's where they talked about it there.
Yeah. So Halo dude in chat said Battlefield fans when they see a shred of color. Yeah, we're not even gonna get into that, but that is really funny. We've been seeing that a lot lately. But no, that's cool. I missed that because they didn't confirm that during the brief, but the day before COD Next, and obviously I was playing, so I totally spaced out on that. But yeah, there's so many ways to unlock camos in BO7. I'm very excited to jump into this. I think we have some more content planning and prep to do this weekend, but really excited to really step it up with camo coverage this year for sure. There'll be a lot more videos breaking stuff down, especially some second channel stuff, as we'll get into in a minute. We've had a lot of fun with second channel videos, especially recently. Lots of cool plans currently in the works. And yeah, I mean, Black Ops 6 Season 6 wrapped up with some pretty cool looking Halloween themed camos, hopefully a sign of what's to come